My husband changed after 5 years of marriage. He would look for fault where there is no fault, beat me, insult me, and compare me with other women. He even threatened to divorce me and marry another wife. I kept asking myself, how did all these things happen? This is not the man I married. My husband used to be very caring, loving, and supportive. He's the kind of man that would bring out his last card just to make sure I'm happy. He loved me so much and takes good care of me before he changed. For the past 5 years, I've really enjoyed my marriage, but now everything has changed totally. I've visited different prophets to help me out, but all to no avail. The worst part is I don't have a child yet, and his family, most especially his mom, has begun to pressure me. Though she has been pressuring me all this while, but my husband has always been by my side and promised not to let his family treat me bad. But when he changed, things got out of hand. I don't think my childlessness was the reason for his attitude, because he never complained. In fact, he has been the one consoling me. But all of a sudden, he changed. So one day, I decided to embark on a 21 days prayer and fasting. I started the midnight prayer with rosary because I'm a Catholic, and also praises after the rosary because my mind kept telling me his attitude was not ordinary. On the third day, I had a dream. In that dream, I saw a woman holding a picture of my husband and I, where we were holding hands together in the picture, like normal couple picture. In front of her were two goats, a male and a female goat, playing. Then the woman brought out a scissors and started dividing the picture from the middle. Her aim was to separate my husband and I from each other. Immediately she finished cutting the picture, the male goat in front of her got so furious and started attacking the female goat. He would fight the female goat, beat and prevent her from coming close to him. Then I woke up. That was when I knew that the battle line has been drawn and that someone is behind my problem. But the thing is that I didn't see the woman's face, so I continued my prayer. This time around, I made sure I visited the Blessed Sacrament, attended evening mass every day. It wasn't easy for me because even during the time of the prayer, I was receiving beating, insults, and threats from my husband. But I decided I would endure and finish the prayer. Then after 21 days, if nothing happened, I would leave the marriage because it was already affecting me mentally, physically, and emotionally. So on the 14th day of the prayer, I had another dream and I saw this same woman with the goat in front of her, still fighting, and she was very happy and fulfilled. But this time around, I summoned courage and confronted her. I then asked her to give me the picture of my husband and I, and she looked at me and laughed, saying, "Who do I think I am, that I can never collect that picture from her, and that she will make sure she destroyed my marriage." Then, out of anger, I slapped her and we started fighting. As we were fighting, I woke up and checked the time. The time was 3:45 a.m. I started praying again and crying, asking God to go and fight my battle for me. After the prayer, I slept and saw myself there again. This time around, I had beaten the woman to the point that she was unconscious. Then I collected her bag. Inside her bag, so many pictures were there. I searched for our pictures and finally saw it and removed it there. It was so dirty and unkept. But the worst part is that it was separated. Then I sat at one corner and started crying because I didn't know how to fix it. I was screaming for help and crying seriously. Then one old woman came to me and asked me what the problem was, and I narrated everything to her. So she said I should give her the pictures so she can help me fix it. I gave it to her and she brought out super glue and glued it together and gave it back to me. Lo and behold, when I collected it back from her, it was not like something that was glued. It was brand new, even more beautiful than the way it was before. She told me to stop crying and that I should go home. And then I left. As I was going, I saw the two goats that always fight walking peacefully together without the woman around them. Then I woke up and I knew that the battle was over. My husband, who always starts quarreling me in the morning, didn't say anything to me that morning. He just woke up, prepared for work, and went to work. When he left, I went to my neighbor's house. The woman that used to advise me and separate us whenever he starts beating me, to tell her everything that has happened. But she was not around. After 1 hour, I saw her from the window coming back, looking so tired and sick. So I immediately rushed down to her place, but she has entered inside before I could reach her and locked the door. I knocked and knocked, but she didn't open the door for me. So I left. Since that day, if I go to her place to check on her, she won't open door for me. So I ignored her. When my husband came back in the evening, he ate my food but didn't say anything to me. He was just acting like someone feeling guilty inside himself. At least he ate my food because all this while we are having issues. He stopped eating my food and was always keeping late nights. But that day he ate my food, and from that day going, he started eating my food. Stopped keeping late nights, stopped beating me and looking for faults. But we were not communicating like husband and wife. Remember, my prayer hasn't finished. I was still praying and God was still at work in my marriage then. On the 20th day of the prayer, when my husband came back from work, he bought a lot of things for me: clothes, shoes, and food. Then he knelt down and started crying and asking me for forgiveness, saying he didn't know what came over him. Me too, I was crying, not because my husband was begging me, but because God has restored my home. From that day, we started living in peace and living our normal love life. 7 days after the prayer, my neighbor packed out of our compound. And 1 month later, I conceived. It was later that God revealed to me that our neighbor is the woman I saw in my dream, and that she was the one that took our picture to their coven out of jealousy in order to destroy our home, and that she is the cause of my barrenness. So that is my story. This story is to encourage you not to give up on your condition. Instead, take it to God in prayers, because a prayerful child of God is a powerful child of God. So guys, I hope you learned something from the story. Please, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. If you have had similar experience or if you have any story to share with me, you can feel free to send me a DM. My email will be in the comment section. You can equally chat me up on TikTok and send me your story. Have a nice day.